Many people are ignorant when it comes to Islam and what Muslims, who Muslims are, so I wanted to, by being a police officer, show people that Muslims are good people and they're law-abiding citizens, and I wanted to make a difference that way. My name is Mohab Hannout. I'm a Highland Park police sergeant. I joined the department in March 2006 and I got promoted to the rank of sergeant in July 2020. I was beyond excited and happy when I got hired full-time. One, because I could finally achieve the American dream. I had a good career. I could support my parents. My dad didn't have to work as hard anymore. So I was very excited and very happy. The dream was shattered almost immediately when I started my career with Highland Park. I immediately noticed that I am being treated differently than other officers. I got called very offensive terms and names. I got called terrorist, camel jockey, Taliban, sand, N-word, you name it. So in 2014, I was physically assaulted by one of the sergeants in the police department, where he very hard pushed me in the chest area. Once I complained about that, they did an investigation, a one-sided investigation, that resulted in, they said it's just your word against his, so basically there was nothing that they were going to do. Ever since I filed a complaint against the sergeant who assaulted me, it's just been a series of retaliations and name-calling, and I really had to look over my shoulder all the time, and I was just overly scrutinized on everything I did. If I didn't have my bulletproof vest on, but one of my colleagues also didn't have their bulletproof vest on, I would be the one getting written up and not my colleague. In August 2022, I got suspended without pay, and I am still suspended without pay a year and a half later. I have not had a hearing yet. My hearing kept getting postponed. We have been asking for discovery this whole time. They finally sent us discovery a few weeks ago. I am now facing termination, which, for going home during lunch, which none of my colleagues have ever faced. There has not been anybody terminated from Highland Park for doing such a thing. Highland Park has a two-tiered system where if a minority officer breaks a minor rule or infraction, they're facing termination. On the other hand, if a white officer breaks the same minor rule or infraction, or even does something more egregious, it's just a slap on the wrist. This feels very targeted. Right now, Mayor Elsie Foster is succumbing to the racists in the department and the anti-Muslim bigotry going on in the department. I have been insulted with my skin color, with my religion, and with every other racist way possible. Highland Park has been making strides, but with this, they have taken many steps back, and history will remember.